Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I am talking about Hawkeye season number one, episode number 3, Echoes. This episode is directed by Bert and Birdie. In this episode here, we get to know more about Echo. We get to know about Maya Lopez, where she comes from, her background a little bit. You don't see her mother, but we do see her father and the relationship they have. Also find out that she's deaf, and also she's the amputee as well too. And you see her like how she was in school, how she learned how to pretty much like balance between living in the deaf world and with the hearing. How she had to prepare herself to be like better, so she could be stronger, so she could be capable to pretty much handle both worlds. And so when she went in the world, what people hear, she had to learn how to do things differently, so she could be ahead of everybody, so she won't get left behind. Even when she learning martial arts, it's the same way as well too. How to read people, pick up certain signs, certain cues, so she can say, okay, I know how to take you out, and I know what to do to take you out, and stuff as well too. Also very interesting in this episode here, we got to see how Clint influenced two women that he didn't even know. He influenced Kate Bishop to help her get on the path to become a hero. When she saw Hawkeye and how he saved her life and the things he was doing, she dedicated her whole life to becoming Hawkeye herself. And now she's in the presence of him, talking to him. She has his number in her phone. She actually talking to him, interacting with him, and all she sees is a hero. That's all she sees. And but Clint keeps trying to tell her, "I'm not a hero. I'm not the guy. I'm just the guy in the background people forget about. You don't think about me." But she says, no. I see you as a hero. I want the whole world to see you as a hero too. And then you have what's going on with Maya. Now, Maya didn't see him as a child. She saw him as an adult. But Clint at his worst, when he was rolling, slaughtering bad guys and just chopping them up like a freaking ninja. And so he inspired her too, but in a negative way. So now she wants the vengeance. Now she wants to do vengeance and get revenge and stuff as well too. She may not even got into that life, but because of Hawkeye and what he did to her father, she went into that life. So two women who we didn't know at first, who we inspired in both a negative and a positive way. The action scenes in here I thought were done quite well. Seeing Hawkeye in action is always beautiful to watch. Just watch them take out those bad guys with all those arrows, and then that trick arrow at the end with the whole pin particle situation. Like, come on. Really? Amazing. Also have some touching moments here, some sad moments here as well too, because Clint mostly relies on his technology to help him here, and then Maya learn how to function in the world without it. Hopefully, this might be an opportunity for Clint to actually learn how to pretty much not rely on his hearing aid anymore, and actually learn how to step up in his game with learning how to pretty much rely on sign language, reading lips and stuff as well too. We'll see where that goes. But for right now, Clint's still relying on his technology. Because here's the thing: you got two deaf people. One grew up deaf and had to learn how to adapt. And then one became deaf later on because of accidents and stuff like that happened to his life. So he's not used to it as Maya is. He didn't grow up in that world. He came into it later in life. So seeing his transition, now he does know some sign, but he's not an expert at it as Maya is. And he doesn't have the tools as well as she is. He still is capable. He's still a great fighter. Even when he lost his hearing aid, when Maya crushed it, he's still able to take out all those bad guys without even using his hearing at all. It was his training and instinct. So the skills are there. So when he's just not at Maya's level when it comes to that stuff, because she doesn't rely on technology to help him hear and focus on the world. But like I said, I've also had some touching moments here as well too. Now, I never really liked the whole idea of Hawkeye being a father and having a family. I never really liked that much because he doesn't have it in the comic books. See, my thing is, if it's in the comic books, do it on TV. If it's not in the comic books, don't do it. But this was the first time ever when I actually him being a father, I actually really did enjoy. It's very touching, very moving as well too. Because now he lost his hearing aid, he can't hear, and you got Haley, Kate helping him out, talking to his son. She doesn't know who the child was because he couldn't hear it, and then give him the message so he can read it and respond to it like like he actually is talking, like he can hear everything. He even says, I'm happy to hear you. Knowing he cannot hear a word that y'all is saying, but making his son feel good and making and he's there. But the messed up part is the fact that his son, the youngest, pretty much telling him it's okay if you'll show up for Christmas. That broke me, and I'm not even a father. Knowing that your child knows that you cannot put them first because you gotta do the hero thing. And it's something that, even though it's just, what he said was right, it also felt wrong at the same time as well too. Because your son shouldn't be trying to make you feel better and make you trying to make him feel better during this time of the year. This is time when families come together and y'all apart, and the idea of him maybe not make it back home, and the son saying, "I accept that. It's okay, Dad. You don't gotta worry about me." Oh. I like a stab in the heart right then and there. I was like, oh my gosh. And then seeing Kate responds to that, knowing that he pretty much sacrificed everything to be with her to help her out the situation. And also the fact she might be probably missing her father, and then seeing him as being a father like that. So all that did was make him like more of a hero in her eyes. That's all it did. I don't know what happened to her when she found out that actually Hawkeye and Ronan are the same person, and are they going to break her? I don't know, but the truth's going to come out, and it'd be better if Clint tells her who he actually is, and the reason why they all this trouble in the first place is because of him. The reason why this woman is after him is because of him, because he kills a lot of people, and he kills her father. That all the time he kept telling her he's not the hero, he's not the role model. He was telling the truth. Yeah, he can't rise above this. He is a good person as well too. But he did a lot of bad stuff, messed up things that people had to like pretty much pay for, really. Yeah. And even though he was killing bad guys, he's still killing people. He cannot be judge, jury, and executioner at the same time. So overall, another great episode. Action sequence was done quite great. The way the camera was shot and sort of camera scenes were done quite, especially during the car chase situation. Especially that pinprick arrow was just amazing. It had humor in here as well too. The banter between Kate and Clint, I really do enjoy their chemistry. And even though Clint could not hear what he was saying, or she was saying, they both were thinking the same thing, but at different times. I thought it was pretty funny, and still how much connected they actually are, how much they do have in common. So overall, another great episode. The show just seems to get better and better. Actually, like I said, the action stepped up a whole lot in this episode here. Looking forward to see where it goes from here now. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Hawkeye. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you're watching, you enjoy, have fun watching it too. So give me a channel, like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. So like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.